going on, guys? Civil Armament here. Today I'm going to be teaching how to field strip and clean your M&P Shield Plus. Before we get into it, I just want to say I'm by no means a firearms expert, but I carry the handgun. I know what I'm doing with it, so I feel like I'm qualified enough to at least teach you how to do a rough cleaning of the gun. Now that said, there's a few things you're going to need before you start cleaning. I recommend having gloves if you have them on hand. And throughout this video, I will not be using gloves, mainly just because I don't have any, but if you have them, you should use them. You're also going to want cotton cleaning patches. You can pick these up from Walmart, or if you're really down on your luck and you can't find any, you can use an old t-shirt. Gun cleaning oil is also going to be needed. This is just going to be what you're used to clean it. And then lubricating oil. That way you can lubricate the slide, make sure everything's moving nicely. If you have a gun cleaning kit, that's awesome, because hopefully you'll have one of these, a copper cleaning brush, and a handle to go with it. I would suggest having both of these, because it's really how you're going to get the main gunk out of the gun and keep it all cleaned up. Without further ado, guys, let's start getting down into breaking this gun down. All right, so first off, what you're going to do is make sure it's unloaded. So check your chamber, make sure your magazine's not in the gun. We don't want any mishaps, because you do have to pull the trigger while you're disassembling that. So the biggest thing I can say is make sure that your gun is clear. Now, once you know that your firearm is clear, you're going to be pushing up on this lever with this thumb, and you're going to be taking your other hand and pulling the slide back. So in one motion, you're just going to kind of push this all the way to the edge and push this up. So you can have this at the back like this, then push the slide up, or sorry, the lever up, and there you go. It'll lock it back just like that. Do it one more time. Try to hold it so you guys can see it. Push and up, just like that. Now with the handgun locked into that position, you're going to take the takedown lever, push it down. Now you can pull the slide again and let it go forward. Now you just have to pull the trigger, and there you go. Your slide is now off. Now we can get down into breaking down the slide, which is pretty easy as well. You're just going to kind of push this forward and up. There it comes out. Now you're going to take your barrel, which already wants to escape. Pull that out of the gun, just like that. You set that down there and set your slide down. Now you have the gun completely disassembled and ready for cleaning. You're going to take your copper cleaning brush, go ahead and dip it a little bit into the gun cleaning oil, which I'm getting pretty low on. And then you can take your copper brush and run it through the barrel a couple times. Now I would suggest doing this quite a few times, just because you want to make sure it's clean, but you're really going to go through the barrel, back out, and just do that a couple times. Once you feel like you've done it enough, you can go ahead and take the copper brush off and get yourself a cotton patch out of the bag. Looks like I have one on the side. Now, 2 down the barrel would be good, because you're really packing it down there. It'll get a lot more of the gunk off, but 1 will also do the trick. Now, this gun's probably still a little dirty, but it should be, for the most part, pretty clean, because I just cleaned it. So you're going to take some gun cleaning oil, drop it on there, put it right on top like that, and then you can go ahead and push this down into the barrel and just push it through. And you can see it's actually a little dirty still. So clearly I didn't do a good job the first time. But you're going to run this through as many times as you feel like is good. I would say once it starts coming out clear, you know you're good. And honestly, if you really want to be in depth, once it comes out clear, take your copper brush and run it through again, and then do the same process. That way you make sure this barrel is very, very clean, because you really want to take care of the barrel. So you run that through again, put some more oil on it, run it through. You know, do this a lot of times. Now, once you're done cleaning the barrel, you can start cleaning the rest of the components, which I would suggest taking a new rag for. And you can go ahead and wipe down inside here, all along this. Just make sure this is all cleaned up, and you definitely want to get into the slide. Clean all in here. This area is going to be dirty. Clean this whole slide, wipe it down, give it a nice good scrub through. Once you've done that and you've got all your cleaning stuff done, it's going to be time to move on to oiling the gun and getting it ready for reassembly. So this is pretty straightforward as well. You can see bare metal here, here, and here, and here. So you're going to go ahead and oil those, because the slide's clearly rubbing against them. So I would just give those just a little bit, not a ton. Although it doesn't hurt if you do a little bit more, but you know, it's very hit or miss. Some people will tell you it does. I don't believe it does too much, so I like to oil my guns quite a bit. You can see there's quite a bit of oil just kind of in here. I oiled this middle part. It looks like it fell off to the sides. I oiled the side here. So I gave this a little bit here, in there, and on those points. That way when I put the slide back on, it's going to be able to slide pretty good. Now with those oiled, you can pretty much get ready to reassemble the gun. That's pretty much all you have to do. Give those a little bit of oil, and then you're ready to go to reassemble the gun. All right, now getting into reassembly. You're going to take your slide, and you want this part facing up. You can hold it down like that, drop the barrel in, hold this with your thumb. You want this part of the spring facing forward, and this part towards the rear. You're going to go ahead and put the front end first, and then you're going to push in and kind of down on it so it'll drop in just like that. And you see that's how it's going to sit, just there. Now, you have completely reassembled the slide or the upper part of the gun, and now you can merge the two parts together, which is going to be where some people struggle. You want to line this up. I'm doing this through the camera. It's a little weird here. You're going to line that up and slide it all the way back. And then you're going to do the exact same thing you did to disassemble the gun. Again, you're going to pull the slide all the way back, push this up. That'll lock it. Then you can push this takedown lever back in, and you can pull the slide back, and there you go. Your gun has been completely field stripped, cleaned, and it is now ready for you to go have some fun at the range or keep on you for your carrying needs. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys are interested in seeing more videos like this, or even just range day videos, go ahead and drop a like, follow, subscribe, wherever I put this at, I'm not sure, but go ahead and just, check out any other videos that I will post, and thank you guys for watching.